shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, round it up, count it up. Ay, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that? Like that? It's a
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And some room to roam now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Adel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 36 yards. yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point.
What? Bro, come on with that. Oh, my God, Josh, you seen that.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
That's weird. I hate this music. I hate playing online.
Look at that. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Bro.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
On 4.
They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Ooh, okay.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Ezekiel Elliott 76 yards.
But you did that last game, bro. You had that one play.
Well called, well
You had
blocked,
that was a
and
good
then he
play.
just made a
That was a
great
good
play.
play. You had that one play last game, bro.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it?
You know what
Just
I'm
getting
saying?
there and
You had that
taking
one
off
play
and
last
going.
game, bro.
For the
Remember that?
defensive guys, plays like that really
It was the
hurt.
same run, the
Forbath able
same
to convert
exact
the extra
run.
point, and it's now
And then we shut it down.
13-7. Forbath to
Can
send
it
it
be
away
different
now
this game?
following the touchdown.
That was good. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga look like Zeke. That's how Zeke's supposed
This
to
will be
look.
taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25.
Hey, I tried to get back out.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Check 13. Check 13. Let's go out. No, 60.
On first down, Michelle.
Ooh, okay, he
And
blitzed
that'll
it.
hurt the
I like
average
it.
a bit as this time
I
they're
like
able
it.
to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up
I
second
like
down.
it. He blitzed it. Oh, yeah, that's my guy right there.
On 2nd and 12, Brady.
That's good defense. I like it. That's good defense.
Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To Michelle on the screen.
Got it.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass
We
was
in
available.
there.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure
We
towards your
in
quarterback,
there.
that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look at weak formation.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Brady gives to Michelle, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
Okay.
Down he goes, folded like a
All right.
lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Let me adjust.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Easy peasy.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman.
Right, true.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
That's true.
And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I missed the kick.
And again, it's no
I hate
good.
this meter, bro.
A few
This
boo
nigga's
birds
connection.
coming out as he's missed his
Like, this
second
nigga's
extra
connection
point here in the
horrible.
first half. So with the missed PAT
I
in
got
his
double
rearview
tap
mirror, he
X
goes
like
back
crazy.
out to kick
You
this
know,
one
to
off.
I'm missing the kick.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it
Uh-uh.
out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Hey, this is gonna be. What's he gonna do?
A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
It ain't happening again, bro.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now,
cut it out, bro.
Are they ready to read their
Cut
keys
it out, bro.
and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Elliott.
Nah, bro.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Oh, this nigga's connection.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
4 yards.
You keep trying to run up the middle, bro.
With a 3rd and 8.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yep.
Try to get
sitting there waiting on it, bro. Sitting there waiting on it, bro. Predictable.
There he goes, left side.
Predictable.
And he will score.
I'm waiting on it, bro.
Patriots. The point after try for Gostkowski.
Bro, look. Oh, my God, bro. This meter.
Can you believe it? He misses another one. His 3rd so far.
I know, man. I am, too.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Bro,
and now the kick is away.
27 right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
We're covering all that, bro.
Let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that
are you
game.
serious, bro? You didn't try to jump, bro.
But they end up winning it by 11
That's
points.
Good,
they didn't see that coming at all.
Like that.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
No, bro.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach, Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I ain't been on offense in a minute.
3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Come on, let's go. He's checking. Crash.
On play action, now Brady. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
Let's get it right.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, look, check and reload.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Watch twist. Watch twist. Kill.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Hey,
this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, good one.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Good one. I like it.
Past the 20.
He got lucky right there. He got lucky right there. I should have sent him out. I made them. I let the nigga swing. I should have sent him out. I knew the nigga was going to do it. That's all right, though.
Complexion probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Forbath, the extra
really,
point.
the game is over. It should have been 28 to 7.
Another shot at it now.
But I missed two field goals and should have went for a
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25
I know, right?
the 24-yard line.
I know, right? That's my fault. I didn't read it right. I knew he was going to blitz, but I didn't read it right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. There's a part of me that looks at this and says,
let's get yardage out here, boy.
I have a little bit of a cushion.
Oh, wait,
let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Bro.
On the ground is Michelle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm killing this nigga on the ground.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open,
this
big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease and they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gotta hit him with it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He blitzing a lot. I gotta teach him a lesson.
To throw, it's Brady.
Ooh, he almost got that.
Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Here's Brady to throw.
Bro, where's my interception?
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Well, it's the end of the quarter, and I get the ball back next half, so.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I know I shouldn't have did it, but I did it.
Picked off by the linebacker.
I'm starting to play like this nigga.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake.
Oh, come on,
be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. he hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Bro, you got to catch that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Give me that ball, big man. Give me that ball.
Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten.
That nigga ran out of bounds
He's able to
quick.
take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You see what I be going through now? The reason why that nigga be winning. You see what I be dealing with? I think connection is horrid.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll go down, but not before
Jason Witten went to the Raiders? He left Cowboys?
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards out, left hash. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a
Who
mistake.
they trying to make room for? Tom Brady?
The other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Bro, why would you kick it like that?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation
you see how the nigga
of
kick
EA
the ball?
Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get who?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Who, Brady?
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
People don't think we do
looking
that.
for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
No.
And Brady's thrown there and incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu,
why
it was
they
his
make that
first
nigga
year
go
of
back so
eligibility.
far,
People knew
bro?
he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because
every time these niggas
when you're
catch the
young
ball.
in your career, meaning young retired, right? These things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the
This
first
nigga
half.
acting up, so now I'm starting to make bad decisions.
Step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so.
But let him tell it. He came back.
Sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
We gonna get it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That good for 19 and a first down.
All right,
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Because this nigga connection started going haywire, and then all of a sudden this nigga back in the game.
Jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Pollard again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. He's got a man.
Bro, why they make that nigga go so slow like that?
He's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Boy, this nigga's connection is
lagging. You talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe
they ain't giving up none of that. This nigga connection started acting out, and all of a sudden this nigga back in the game, and I can't get nothing to go.
It's just so hard that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield. Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott.
No, sir. We already know what you're doing, bro.
They stop it for no gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
Let's go. We killing the clock now.
Down as they begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go.
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want
run them over, bro.
They're going to gain
run them over.
How would you say it? Consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
routes, take it.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
I'll take that first.
Before you get a good head of steam.
We killing clock.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle.
Yeah, push me forward. Thank you.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right. Oh, he gonna blitz it.
Now Brady. Caught by Sanu.
What's up, Sanu?
This one down to the 40-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down.
Bro, this took the nigga internet started tripping, bro, and then all of a sudden the nigga was back in the game.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Really, the game was over in the first half, bro. I was 27-7.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, 66.
Again, it's Michelle. And an alley to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michelle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Check.
Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You ain't covered.
Offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
actors
always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Complete to Watson, the tight end.
He read that.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do no
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Told you, man, you know,
Throw off. He's taken down.
Just the defense
What
enough.
a huge play at this point in the game. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now a desperation throw. Deep a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will not
it's all good, bro. You tried.
But he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just
You
their
was in your
first
feelings when you
again,
childish. So you can't be playing me when you're in your
final
feelings, bro.
stages.
You can't be playing me when you're in your feelings, bro.
So after the INT, it's
he threw it too
but
fast.
it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time.
Oh, he
But
threw
it'll be
it too
second and
fast.
goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Hey, 66.
And they will run it with Michelle. And
That
they
nigga, boy, he's hawking.
He's had his way in this one,
He's
but this time they get him behind the line.
I mean, the game
They lost
is
two
over,
there,
but
and it's third down.
you know what I'm saying? I
And
mean,
we
I'm
will
just,
get a
I just
timeout
want
with two
to
ticks
attempt
left.
to get this touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Add insult to injury for all that lagging.
They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. To throw is Brady. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I'll take
Sack back around the 8.
Well, the game's
this will
over.
wind up a victory for the New England Patriots.
I mean, the game is
and it was
over.
a bit of a strange game. They were held
I mean, the
scoreless through the
game is
entire
over.
second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we
GG.
saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my